they at least can't thunderclap our Metagross, which is all that really matters. All right, terrestrialization, gonna be grass. Okay, I can still hit you with freeze dry though. We'll just see if this one has any grass Tera. Great damage with the last respects, by the way, and they are gonna set up Calm Mind. I am now knocking out my own Houndstone. That was not intentional. Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Regulation F video, bringing you a Latias team. Running Latias here with the Bulldoze Weakness Policy Metagross strategy. So the whole thought process of today's video is going to be to lead Latias, lead Metagross. Latias has Levitate, Metagross has EQ. Guess what? Latias goes for the Bulldoze. Metagross has Clear Body, so its speed doesn't get dropped. Everyone else's speed gets dropped, lowering their speed into a speed tier that Metagross is a little bit more comfortable with. We're going to proc our Weakness Policy and then start punching some things. Whether it's Bullet Punch, Ice Punch, Hard Press, or EQ, we're going to do some damage. Running the Ground Tera on the Metagross as well, just to get that boosted EQ damage. That might come in handy in today's video. You never really know, especially if you're in a situation to where they lead with Pokemon like Fluttermane that can just straight one-shot you. The Ground Tera will at least make you neutral to everything that Fluttermane has, and no Fluttermane appreciates a Bullet Punch, right? Helping-handed Bullet Punch from the Latias is essentially just going to knock out any Flutters that you see. Hopefully, when they start going max defense, max HP, Bold Nature, that's when I quit Pokemon. Anyway, the rest of the team is super straightforward. We have a Houndstone here, though. That's kind of interesting. We're excited to see Houndstone back on the channel. We have the Last Respects, Crunch, Play Rough, and Shadow Sneak on a Choice Banded Sand Rush Houndstone with Fairy Tera for the Play Rough as well. Fairy Tera is also just a great defensive Tera for the Houndstone. T-Tar is making a comeback with the Psychic Tera Tera Blast here. And also, Arcanine's here with the Fairy Tera Tera Blast and Bundle. Bundle doesn't like Thunderclap too much. That's something that I've noticed so far, but thankfully the rest of the team can deal with Thunderclap a little bit better, especially our Ground Tera Metagross. It sees Thunderclap, it clicks Ground Tera, it does its thing. Anyway, this team is from HM Dive on Discord. Thank you so much, HM Dive, for posting this team over there. Remember, if you guys want to go ahead and post your teams on Discord, links to that are down below in the description. Pokésports.info. Also, if you want some more Pokésports in your life, patreon.com/Pokésports, so you can get some more exclusive videos over on that side. Anyway, if you guys are excited to see what the heck Latias is about to do in today's video, hit the like button down below, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And with that said, let's get on to today's video. Eric with the standard, scary, terrifying Regulation E team. Yep, that is going to be rough. There's so many things on Eric's side of the field that are going to just be good into mine, and I really can't do much about it. I mean, maybe Houndstone can make something work here. Maybe even Latias and Metagross can do something here as well. My biggest concern on their side of the field is going to be that Golden Go. Yeah, probably that Golden Go. I also think Iron Bundle is actually really nice here too as well. Listen, if we're going to make Latias work, we're going to have to bring it to the games. Let's go for these four. We'll see what happens against Eric's side of the field. I'm initially not noticing anything that doesn't want to get bulldozed on their side of the field, so okay, right? I mean, I guess they do have the Torn, but Torn is just going to be immune to it. It's not like I'm going to give it a competitive boost or something. It's not like I'm going to give a Defiant to an Annihilate. It's not like I'm going to give it a Defiant to an Ogerpon Teal Mask. So I think it's pretty safe to go for. There's 3 things on that team weak to ground as well. I don't got much to lose by going for it. Not to mention, again, Weakness Policy. Also, not too many Fluttermanes on their side of the field. By not too many, I mean 0. They might have run out of time. If they go Torn Ursh, there's a big chance they ran out of time, but the other problem is if they go Torn Ursh, I might not be in a great shape. I might be screwed, but we'll see what Eric decided to do here. Or what the game decided to do, if anything. All right, Torn Ursh, they might have ran out of time. Again, I don't know if I like this, though. All right, interesting situation I'm in. I think what I do for now is I try to get the KO on the Tornadus as soon as I can. But I don't really have a great way to deal with that Ursh later down the line. But we'll deal with that later. I'm gonna go for the Ice Punch into the Torn, followed by just the Bulldoze. We'll see if we can slow down the Urshifu at least a little bit. It might have Choice Scarf, if anything, but hey. We'll see that it has Choice Scarf. Fun fact, it has Choice Scarf. Actually, it could just be the Tailwind, but I'm pretty sure if you run U-turn, you have Choice Scarf. It's kind of a no-brainer there. All right, well, they're going to have Tailwind up. Fine. We don't want them to get Weather up, though. So hopefully this nice little KO on the Torn is going to be meaningful. We should get our Weakness Policy procced. We should become a big threat on the field. They're going to swap in Arcanine. Doesn't matter too much. Actually, they're going to take a Bulldoze. I know that won't do a lot of damage because I'm a Latias. But hey, 4 times effective is 4 times effective. Big Bulldoze. Boing, boing. Hey, listen, that's Chip. That is Chip. Nice little crit there, too. I don't know if it was on mine or the Arcanine. I can't really tell because it did so little damage. Thank you for the Weakness Policy boost. Hopefully straight one-shotting this Tornadus like it's nobody's business, and hopefully that's all the speed control they're going to get for the rest of this game. Bop. Bye-bye. Awesome. Now, I have a plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but it sure is a plan. I think that a Helping Hand boosted Bullet Punch into the Arcanine might still do enough damage to knock there, and it also covers for a potential Fairy Tera out of that thing. That'd be kind of a waste to do a Fairy Tera right about now. So I think I'm going to do it. Helping Hand boosted Bullet Punch +2 stab onto the chunked, chipped. Oh, there's a Terastallization. What's it going to be, though? I think it's going to be Ursh. Yeah, no shot it was going to be the Arcanine there. But still, it covers for that Terastallization. They're going to go for the Water Tera right away. Ursh is going to start hurting. That's for sure. Good news is I could Freeze Dry it later. Bad news is it's probably going to outspeed me in the Tailwind. All right, let's Bullet Punch this thing. Is it enough? Oh, come on. 1 HP. Oh, and 4. Do we live this? That's nuts. We actually do. Okay, so we get one more chance to Bullet Punch. They must not be that offensive. Okay, now they knocked themselves out, though. Okay, they must have guessed that they were knocking out there. This is why I miss having Protect. Because, yeah, sure. They would have unseen fisted right through it. But at the same time, I wouldn't have gone down. The Arcanine wouldn't have been able to knock me out. And then I could have Bullet Punched again. But fine, it knocked itself out. But hey, I had to go down for it too. Tell you what. I think I go Arcanine, I just Fairy Tera, right? That's the play. I like that plan. Seems like a good one. Let's get this Intimidate. Pretty nice onto the Ogre Pond. They're down to their final 2 here. I still got 3 Pokemon left. I'm going to go for the Fairy Tera. And I think I just Rock Slide. Maybe Helping Hand boost that Rock Slide too. It'll cover me for any incoming Follow Me's, right? We don't want Follow Me's right now. We just want a nice old Fairy Tera. Make sure we can take any hits that these Pokemon are going to throw at us, even though we know for a fact they can only go for Surging Strikes for the rest of this game. The good news is Bundle beats everything here. And Latias is still alive, by the way. They did go for the Follow Me. That's why he Rock Slided. They want to keep this Urshi as safe as possible. It's the only damage-dealing Pokemon they have left on the field. Here's the Surging Strikes again. Into who? Into the Arcanine. We hardly eat this, but we ate it somehow. Actually, do we? With 3 HP left, baby. Let's go. Okay. Rock Slide double connects. Thank you. Big damage on both. Not complaining. That Life Orb going down, actually legit, is not that bad. Because what it means is, now the bundle can come in and can be an absolute nuisance. The bundle should be able to take a lot of Surging Strikes here. This is their worst nightmare to see a bundle on the field right about now. I think at least. We'll see though, because at the same time, if they go for... If they go for a follow me, then the Urshi's gonna get some hits in, but I'm gonna knock out the Ogerpon. But if they go for the spiky shield and the Urshi gets some hits in, that could be problematic. I think no matter what, I just click protect here. And I double protect here. I know this isn't gonna matter against the Urshifu, but I also don't want to get Horn Leech, and I want to see what they're gonna do. I know it's super risky doing this in front of an Urshifu. Alright, they are just gonna go for the Surging Strikes onto who, though? Onto Latias. We take it, though. This Emerald Rocky helmet's a nice try. Got him! I'm baited. What does the Ogerpon do? This makes our life so much easier now, right? This makes our life so much easier now because now there's no Urshifu left. And there's just a silly little Ogerpon who didn't click Spiky Shield. Didn't click Spiky Shield and didn't click... Yep, they were going straight for the Power Whip. Didn't click Spiky Shield, didn't click Follow Me. Going straight for the Spiky Shield. Tell you what, your Tailwind's up. Free Freeze Dry into the Ogerpon, followed by Helping Hand into the Bundle. Let's clap for Bundle. Bundle putting in work today. Okay. I guess this game will take a turn longer. Fine by me. Not even bothered. Freeze Dry again. Helping Hand for her Bundle. Clap, clap, clippity clap. Do they think they're gonna live this? I have no reason not to go for anything else here. Big Freeze Dry. Bye-bye. Woo! Taking a dub with Latias to start the battle. And Latias, pivotal Pokemon here. Especially with the Rocky Helmet to be able to stop the Urshifu from doing Urshifu things. We like that. We stand that. Eric, GG's. T-Tar, Excadrill. Guess we're playing in the sand, folks. Guess we're gonna go right into the sand. To the point where I almost want to be that guy and not even bring T-Tar. Just bring Houndstone. Just so Houndstone can maybe do some things here. It is on the team. I want to make it a little useful. We didn't use it in the first battle. So, hey. Maybe we do Houndstone here. Right away, though. I have to be worried about a Defiant Mon. That being the Zippity Zappity. Well, I mean, Latias can always Side Shock it, so it's not the end of the world if I do lead Latias Metagross. I will bring the Banded Doggo. And then end off with a Bundle, because Bundle is legitimately really nice here. Now, as for their T-Tar, how the heck am I going to defeat that thing? I think it's going to have to be Metagross, but at the same time, they can stop me from doing anything to it, which is not ideal. Not ideal whatsoever. All right, Ponytail. Bite the dust, though. I feel like I've seen this 1,000 times. That name specifically on a T-Tar. Or maybe I've just played this team before. All right, gonna go Excadrill, gonna go Tyranitar. Excadrill is a little bit concerning for my side of the field. I think I protect Latias. Go for the ground type, go for the earthquake. Actually, so I should Helping Hand Latias. We're gonna go in. We're gonna go in. Who needs Weakness Policy? Ground Tera, EQ, Helping Hand boosted. Damage against 2 double weak to ground mons. I like the sound of... There goes my Joy-Con. My Joy-Con likes the sound of that too. I like the sound of that. All right, we got the planet on our shoulders. Does Metagross even have shoulders? Who knows? All right, Helping Hand. High horsepower into the Metagross. Yikes! Come on! Don't crit me now. Okay, thankfully they knock off the Latias. Latias, I'm sorry. I know this is your video. But sometimes we gotta take sacrifices. Okay, so far not a great turn for me. But hopefully with that chip damage, with this EQ, we can get some KOs. Okay, Metagross. That's what we like to see. Double KO right away. They got the crit on us first turn. Kinda sucks, not gonna lie. Not a big fan. Kinda hate it. But at the very least, their speed control is now gone. They just gave us the weather that can make it better for us. We have the Houndstone Daydreamer out. It's time for Houndstone to do something. We just got a boost in our last respects as well. Chili Pepper. I definitely seen this team before. I'm not crazy. Chili Pepper and Yoshikage coming onto the field. Good news is they can't thunderclap our ground type. Great news. And the two Pokemon they have left on the field, both weak to the bundle in the back. I don't think they have any priority except for Thunderclap, and I think I could take a Thunderclap with a Houndstone. Do we go for the Play Rough and miss it? Or do we go for the stab? I think we go for the stab. Double priority here? Yeah, it's double priority to Zapdos. There's a Thunderclap. Yikes, we hardly take it though. Wow, that did so much. I would much rather have them do that than have them... Nice. The dog got a KO, that's all I cared about. Much rather have them do that than have them start setting up Calm Minds. Because if they start setting up Calm Minds, then we're in some real danger. The other good news is, we can go for another Last Respects here, and we can switch over to EQ. Because either they let me hit them with... Either they thunderclap me or they set up on me. I don't know which they're going to decide to do. Either way, I'm going to do a lot of damage to them. They at least can't thunderclap our Metagross, which is all that really matters. Alright, Terastallization, gonna be grass. Okay, I can still hit you with Freeze Dry, though. My EQ is now gonna be meaningless. I do have Ice Punch. We'll just see if this one has any grass Tera. Great damage with the Last Respects, by the way, and they are gonna set up Calm Mind. I am now knocking out my own Houndstone. That was not intentional. It's all good, though. I honestly thought they were just gonna Thunderclap me again, which is why I went for this play instead. Alright. Legitimately still did a lot of damage, though. Legitimately still a lot of damage. Here's the thing now. They don't got spread moves. Spread moves is not a thing that they have. So, either they thunderclap my bundle, or they die to my Metagross. You only have two options here. I got a Freeze Dry on this side. I got Ice Punch on this side. Decide what you want. Thunderclap into the bundle will straight one-shot my bundle. There's not a bundle in the world that lives a Thunderclap from that thing. Too much special attack. But you know what? You didn't get rid of this Ice Punch into the Chili Pepper, taking another dub for our Latias, who just got knocked off by a T-Tar this game. You know what? Metagross was set up by that Latias, right? The only reason we were able to get that double KO right away, turn one, was because of the helping hand from the Latias into the Metagross with the Tera to EQ them away. Anyway, that's game two. Taking 2 dubs so far. Can we continue the streak here on Pokésports? Let's find out. AKA Gooby with the Stamina Archaludon, huh? Stamina Archaludon plus a Walking Wake kind of in here. Incineroar, Thundurus, Mousehold, Contrary, Superior. There's a lot going on. But I think we might be able to handle the majority of it. The one thing I'm a little bit concerned about is that Archaludon just beefing up to a stat that we can't handle, because we don't have a lot of special attackers on this team in general, which essentially means we have to bring our Iron Bundle in the back. Arcanine in the back too might seem pretty nice. I'm gonna go Latias and I'm gonna go Metagross with Arcanine Iron Bundle. That might cover us for the majority of our weaknesses, right? The Iron Bundle can really help us out against the Walking Wake, can really help us out against the Superior as well. We at least get one hit off there. The biggest concern I have actually on their side of the field is the Thundurus, because the Thundurus can change my speed tiers around. Naturally, my team outspeeds their team. I'm also afraid of this. I'm also afraid of this so much. I'm so afraid of this that I am just going to try to melt this Mousehold. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, they're gonna beat up. This is, I can't do anything about this though. I just gotta deal with this. Because they're the fastest thing on the field. They're definitely a max speed Mousehold too, which is wild. There's good and bad news here. The good news here is I'll be able to eliminate the friend guard. Well, the bad news is they are now +4. The other good news is I have 2 psychic types on the field, so it's not too bad. And I will be getting the speed drop on it. They are also now +5. They're gonna get the +6 in like 1 second. But at least we got the +2. We gotta take what you can get, I guess. We are at least +2 now. Dude, stamina is so stupid. They really did make our Chaladon a lot better than Duraludon, let me tell you. Alright, hard press though. That looked cool. Straight one-shotting the Mousel. We got rid of their friend guard. Not that it matters because that is what they do now. I wish I had redirection here, but I don't. I pretty much get 1 good hit off again. I'm gonna use my big old brain for a second. I might have to burn Tera though. To use this brain, I might have to burn my Tera. They only have Wild Bolt Storm, so I could ground Tera. And I could Ice Punch. Or even Hard Press. I don't actually... No, actually Ice Punch would do more damage because they resist Hard Press, right? Yeah. Yeah, Ice Punch there. Let's Helping Hand it. I'm just resisting the Wild Bolt Storm / T-Wave / anything. I will go down this turn. I'm using my Terastallization to get an extra KO on their side of the field. Just because I gotta wipe off their Sidebond so that I can hard focus the Archaladon in the late game. That's all I got going for me this game, is if I can manage this. T-Wave not gonna happen. Nice. Okay. Here's the Ice Punch. Get this thing out of here. Bye-bye. All right. Okay, that's 2 solid KOs with Metagross. I made use of this Metagross. They body pressed me. They took 1 Pokemon out. I think I save my bundle for even later. Because again, a body press on any Pokemon I have left is a big bad. I legitimately don't know how I win this. Let's go into Arcanine for now. Let's see who their last one is. Maybe I should have gone into bundle. All right. How fast is that thing? Is it fast? I think I protect and bulldoze here. Why not? We'll try to slow it down. I don't know how fast it is. It might be fast. Might be fast enough. Fast enough to be a problem. They're gonna go for the Terastallization here. On the... Please be something weak to ice. Okay. Hold up. They might have messed up here. They just became more weak to Iron Bundle. That's unfortunate. Oh, are they just gonna go for my poor Latias that doesn't deserve it? They might be. They also just became more weak to Rock Slides. I mean, granted, it's still Rock Slide, so it's not gonna do any damage. They are now +6. Listen, it is what it is. Body press, okay, good. Fine. I'm almost inclined to body press myself. Not body press, bulldoze myself. I wish I had anything but Psy Shock right now because it deals physical damage. Yeah, we'll just attack the Walking Wake while we can. This is so problematic, man. This is a little bit scary. I need a hope for Rock Slide flinches. I also need a hope that I outspeed this Walking Wake, because I legitimately don't know if I... Nope, I do not. That's why we bulldozed before. Man. Maybe I could have tried double protecting, but it wouldn't be worth it in the end. They made a smart play by protecting there. That's decent chip. Then flash cannon here. That should have knocked me out though. All right, bundle. Get ready, bundle. All right, they have flash cannon. They probably have a dragon move. They probably have electro shot, and they probably have body press, which means they're probably in a Assault Vested set, which means that I might still not KO here, but my only option is to go for the Helping Hand boosted. Freeze dry, maybe get a freeze. That would help a lot, in all honesty. Let's try. All right, let's give it our biggest college try. Let's try to see if we can knock out our Chaladon. Doesn't have a lot of special defense to begin with, so let's see. That's fine. Perfect. We're going for the thing at +6 defense right now. No, man. I brought everything weak to body press this game. Well, let's see what a Psy Shock does. Maybe it crits. Hydro Steam is resisted. Followed by a Psy Shock. That's not a crit. Ah, dang, dude. I'm just gonna take a loss here. Why are they... Honestly, they could body press me. Probably win. I'll be real. I'll be legit. They could body press me and win. Hydro Steam again. Gonna leave me at 10. Psy Shock. Do we knock out our Chaladon eventually? We do. It just took way too darn much, unfortunately. Something I could have done was just maybe try to get rid of... No, because without that initial damage on... without that initial damage on the Archaladon, I wasn't winning this game. I don't think I was. They switched over to Tera Blast just to be funny. Haha, very funny. I hate Archaladon sometimes. Archaladon's such a great Pokemon, that's why I hate it. And honestly, like, now that I'm thinking about it, there aren't that many things on this team immune or resisted to body press. Like, yeah, sure, you do have 2 psychic types, so once you're +6, the resistances don't matter. I guess maybe I should have just brought the doggo. That might have made the difference, who knows. Anyways, GG's to my opponent. Let's see if we can end off on a win in this last battle. Fortunate_1. Bring in Blastoise, though. Okay. Blastoise with 5 very scary Pokemon. Double electric types with the Iron Hands and the Raging Bolt. Triple dragon types with the Archaludon, the Raging Bolt, and the Gouging Fire. And then they have a Farigiraf, so I can't go for any priority nonsense. Scary, but tolerable. Iron Bundle is huge here. And I think I gotta leave Arcanine behind. Let's not make the same mistake as last time when we faced an Archaladon, right? Let's think about this a little bit. Maybe it might be time to Fairy Tera or T-Tar. Not Fairy Tera. Psychic Tera or T-Tar. We do have Fairy Tera on Arcanine. We just have to hold Teras in general to make sure that we can handle this absolute Goliath of Archaladon. I'm still gonna lead these two guys. Either I go Arcanine or go T-Tar. I don't actually know which is better. I think... Do I have better moves here to deal with it? Well, if they get to +6 defense, my Tera Blast will become a special Tera, right? That's how that works? So yeah, I think it's T-Tar and Bundle in the back. We'll do that. Also, if this is a Ghost Tera bundle, then I should definitely save all Teras for this bundle. Because that'd be the only way it can crack through this Archaladon. I'm going to end up giving it +6. You always end up doing it somehow. Even if you don't intend on it, you end up doing it. And if you don't end up doing it, they'll end up doing it on their own. Alright, Farigiraf and Demir. Okay. I'm going to Psy Shock. And I'm going to EQ. I'm going to try to do as much damage to the Iron Hands as I can while the Iron Hands is on the field in front of me. And then we'll worry about Farigiraf later. Thankfully, I have 2 Psychic types on the field against the Iron Hands, so it's not the end of the world. They're going to go for a Terastallization turn 1 right away into the Iron Hands. Okay. Going to be Fairy Tera. So at least they're neutral to all these hits. Unless they have Fairy Tera Blaster about to Tera Blast my poor Latias who doesn't deserve it. No, they're just going for the fake out on the Latias. Rocky Helmet chip. Nice. And a free EQ on both of them. Listen, I know they're going to get Trick Room up. I can't do anything about it, but I also am not the fastest thing in the world, so I don't mind too much. I will kind of just live in the Trick Room. I also know they can't do much to me in return, unless, again, they have Tera Blast. But you know what? I can do the scary move on you now. In fact, I think I will. I'm going to go for a Protect first. I can't Bullet Punch, but I can go for a Hard Press. Do I need a Helping Hand here? I'm going to Protect from the Fridge-Raff Dazzling Gleam first. Then a Hard Press the Demir on the other side of the field. Let's keep this nice and simple. I wonder how much Hard Press is going to do from that HP range. I don't actually know what... Why is that doing so much? Wow. Holy. Okay, well now my Hard Press will do more. Is what that means. Alright, here's the Dazzling Gleam. Oh no, Hyper Voice. Are they Throat Spray set? No, they're not. Okay, cool. Hard Press on to the Iron Hands. Great damage there, by the way. Awesome. Alright, well now... I think now I'm just going to go for the Side Shock. I could swap here. There's really no need because my two Pokemon in the back are weak to fighting, so this is unironically my best option still. Again, I could Terrastalize, but I'd be falling for the bait. I think I'd much rather let Metagross go down than fall for the bait right now. So let's just EQ again. Drain Punch again. We're going to live at 11. Okay, we'll take that. We'll definitely take that. But another Hyper Voice might be enough to knock us here. Yeah, it is. Okay. Listen, we're stalling Trick Room turns. That's all we need to do right now. We need to do nothing else than stall Trick Room turns. Side Shock into the Iron Hands. Oh, come on, man. Almost enough. Almost enough. All right, well, let's go into T-Tar. The Iron Hands will take chip damage from the sand at the very least. And we can go for the knockoff onto the Fridge-Raff on their side of the field. We can also go for the Psychic Terror, which essentially just puts a big stop to their plans. Alright, there's no need to Bulldoze. Actually, what I can do... How many turns of Trick Room do they have left? I can Bulldoze my T-Tar now. I only have two... They only have 2 turns of Trick Room left, though. So that might seem like a waste. Alright, just in case for some reason they live this hit... Yeah, let's just go for the knockoff here. Go for the simple play. That's what I'm doing. Going for the simple play. They're going to go for a Drain Punch into my T-Tar. That should do not any damage to me. The bad news is I lose my special defense boost here with the sand for the Hyper Voice, and I now no longer resist the Hyper Voice. So this Hyper Voice might actually do legitimate damage to me. But we'll see. We got to live this Drain Punch. We got no other choice here. But I think they're not going to heal enough back to where the Psyshock can't grab the KO. Oh, they switch over to Dazzling Gleam. We live it with Latias, though. That's all that matters. Knock off now into the Fridge-Raff. Bye-bye. And then Latias gonna be able to finish off the Iron Hands here. Now, keep in mind, I only have 1 turn left to Trick Room that I gotta sit through. T-Tar thankfully isn't that fast. Because I don't have Protect on this T-Tar. I think I am in the Assault Vest T-Tar. So, there's a little bit of an issue there. And now we gotta take Sand Chip on our side of the field too. Ugh, that's annoying. Oh well. Every chip matters, I guess. We just took Sand Chip for absolutely no reason this turn. They're down to their final 2 at the very least. Gouging Fire. Okay, I should outspeed a Gouging Fire. With T-Tar. Our Chowludon, they brought it. Oh, they sure did, huh? I might do something crazy. Just because I know for a fact our Chowdon has Assault Vest, and I think the Iron Bundle has to be the one to defeat our Chowdon in the late game. I'm going to Helping Hand boost the Tyranitar. And I'm going to get rid of the Assault Vest while I can. I'm also expecting them to go for a Burning Bulwark here for the last turn of Trick Room. They don't. Wow. Great damage there, though. That's huge. There's the assault vest. Got rid of it. The bundle should be able to finish that whenever it wants. My poor Latias gonna go down like a soldier. And I guess they're just gonna straight attack me here. Who knows? Yeah, just a random Dragon Claw. I should take it. Not well, but I take it. Gonna get some Sandstorm buffets. I know it's Buffett. And chip the Gouging Fire a little bit as well. Alright, Twisted Dimensions return to normal. I can go into my Iron Bundle, and I can put a lot of pressure on the Archaludon. I can essentially eliminate Archaludon from the game. Now, what we do to the Gouging Fire is a different story, because I legitimately don't know. But for now, I have to go for the Archaludon. I don't think I have a choice. And I'll just lock onto Rock Slide here. Because Rock Slide is not contact move. I'm literally throwing rocks at people. So that shouldn't hit me with the Burning Bulwark if they decide to go for it, which they didn't. I'm glad Archaludon's going away. Just a singular Gouging Fire that we have to worry about here. They have Heat Crash, bruh. We live at 20 though. Here's a Rock Slide. Great damage. Oh, this is bad. All right. No, we're fine. We're fine. Because they get one Protect turn here. I'm going to be at 4 HP after this turn. Oh, do I have to go for Hydro Pump, though? Or is a Freeze Dry enough? I hate this. How many Sand turns do I have? 2 Sand turns. I'm gonna go for Freeze Dry. And I don't have to go for Rock Slide, so I'm gonna go for Tera Psychic. Alright, yeah, they just go for Burning Bulwark here. Everyone's gonna take a little bit of Sand Chip, which helps us a little bit as well. They need a double Burning Bulwark here to win the game. Is Terra Blast contact? I hope not. It says Blast in the name. Okay, it's not good. Alright, I should live at 4. Nice. I can do math. They're gonna get chipped a little bit too. Whew, stressful. I think Freeze Dry is enough. Then again, Terra Blast again. They go for the double. They don't get it though, baby. Whew. They know what they had to do to win. I respect them for that play because there was no other solution. Thankfully, Freeze Dry is just going to be enough, especially after the Sand Chip there. Gonna take a 3rd dub in today's video. HM Dive. Thank you so much for going ahead and posting this team on the Pokésports Discord. Also, Fortunate One. Looks like you weren't too fortunate in that last one, huh? Sorry, I just saw the name Fortunate One. I had a joke to make. Anyway, thank you so much, HM Dive, for posting this team on Discord. Remember, if you guys want to go ahead and post your teams on the Pokésports Discord, links to that are down below in the description. Pokesports.info in your address bar. Thank you so much for watching to the very end of the video, and have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. I'm Kevin, this Pokésports. Peace out, and bye-bye.